Hi, Omega Chaos here with a Yu-Gi-Oh TCG Banlist reaction. So finally the new banlist is out. We have been waiting for it for a really long time, and this might be one of the most important banlists ever. Unfortunately, since the website itself wasn't actually updated, we have to use the Master Duel Meta website for the reaction, because the reacting to Twitter is not that great. I guess let's start. Okay, first we'll see what the cards go to go to free. Argon Knight to free, obviously makes sense. Red Rose Dragon to free as well, obviously, because it was kinda unusual that this card was hit in the first place, because this card is really not that good. Green to free, obviously makes sense as well. It's not that good anymore. Blast Wire to free, because of the errata, obviously. And Ancient Fate Dragon to free as well. Again, not that good anymore with the errata. Then Tenglom to free as well, because it wasn't really used much at all. And then Time Sin to free as well. So that's all the cards that are now unlimited. So all makes sense. Now go to semi-limited cards. Obviously for me, semi-limited limited section is completely useless most of the time, but we'll see it anyway. Blaster, Dragon Rune of Infernus, obviously makes sense. Redox, Tempest, and Tidal, so all the Dragon Runes are now at 2. I guess that's pretty nice. And Tempest is really good for, of course, Dragonitis, so pretty nice. Obviously Dragon Runes are not broken anymore at all. The Luna Tiger 2, I guess that's completely fine. I think Lunalights are not that good anymore. Colossus to free, not a big fan of it, but the thing is 1, 2 or 3 doesn't really matter much anyway, so might as well go to 2, because it hasn't really been used that much. And then Justiciar to 2 as well, makes sense as well, because again wasn't really used that much. Then limited cards, Eva to 1, not a big fan of that, because obviously it helps out all the Tritron Herald of Ultimate Nest decks, but since Tritron isn't that good anymore and it's better as a pure deck now anyway, I guess it sort of makes sense. Snake Eye Ash to 1, well, I guess it's a start, but on its own it's not going to do much, but it's still a good hit, I guess. Snake Eyes Poplar to 1 is completely pointless, because you can just search it. Obviously if you draw it in your opening hand, it's kinda dead, but I don't think it's the right hit for the Snake Eyes. Then number 40 out of Strings is now limited. I kinda saw it coming, I guess. I just have been playing Yu Puppets a little bit lately, but of course this kinda kills the 2 card FTK combo, but the 1 card FTK with the Fiat spell is still fine, but it makes the deck a lot less consistent, I would say. Wow, Dark Strings as well. Well, they're really trying to destroy the Game Power deck card. I guess they don't really like the FTKs, but again, it doesn't really change that much. I think the Fiat spell combo is still live, but yeah, it only hits the deck quite a bit. Okay, Planet Fusion to 1 as well. Long time coming. I never really liked the Planet deck, so yeah, I think I'm pretty happy about this actually. Then Spirit Gates to 1 doesn't make any sense, because it hits the Sacred Beast deck more than the Yubel deck, but I guess I kinda saw it coming, because they really like hitting the cards from other archetypes basically, instead of hitting the actual program cards. Prosperity to 1, another card that was a long time coming. Definitely a really broken card, because you can see the 6 next cards. That is just too much consistency, I would say. Then Sunken Summoning to 1 as well. Completely makes sense, obviously, because Tenpai is not a really healthy deck, especially with this card, because it makes your Tenpais all uninteractable. So yeah, definitely very good hit. That grass looks greener to 1. I don't like this at all. I think this card is completely broken. But obviously it's really hard to draw it in the 60 card deck, I guess. And skill drain to 1 as well. Finally, obviously it was limited in the past, and now it's limited once again, and where it actually belongs. It probably should be banned, but I take the limit. Now the forbidden cards. So right now the list is pretty okay, but I think the forbidden cards that are the ones that really matter, especially for Snake Eyes. Fiat Smith Lacrima to 0. Wow, I didn't see that coming at all. Because I didn't think they would hit the Fiat Smith cards at all, because it's just the cards are just too new. But I really like it, because the Fiat Smith engine itself is actually really broken. Of course, Lacrima also is really deadly in time as well, so I guess they really don't really like those cards around. Appaloosa to 0 as well. I'm really happy about this, because Appaloosa was always broken, because it was pretty much potentially 4 negates on its own. So now it's finally gone. I'm really happy about this. Definitely long time coming for sure. Calamity to 0 as well. Obviously makes sense. Because obviously it's a very unhealthy card to go up against. It's pretty much auto-win, turn skip, more or less. Definitely long time coming as well. Obviously, I have a lot of decks that use King Calamity, but for the game balance, I think it had to go. Then Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. Obviously, another card that it was long time coming that it was going to go to Forbidden, because this card is completely broken, being able to send any card to the graveyard and just a generic rank 6. And that's it. So, all around, is it a good ban list? Probably, but it's not enough, I would say. Because Snake Eye, I think, is still going to be the top deck. I think there's just no way around that. I think Fiance with Engine obviously is not as good anymore, and Appaloosa hit is also really good, and Jubel is also going to be really broken as well. So all around, I don't think this list is going to change that much, but we'll have to see, I guess. So what this Spanish changed for me, I think the Kimi Papa deck is definitely severely nerfed for me. So I kind of planned to even do a deck profile soon, but I figured I had to wait for the ban list first. But now the deck is severely weakened, so I'm not sure if I'm even going to do a deck profile. But we'll see if I can make the deck work. And that's about it. I don't think anything else changed for me. I guess Calamity also changes the fact that I can't play Calamity anymore in my decks, but I think that's fine. But yeah, I think this list is definitely pretty okay, but not great, I would say. So I hope you enjoyed this Banlist reaction. For now, good band, Omakios, out.